Hello, everyone. Welcome again to Touchline Talk. It's been a while. I've been busy setting up my new place. But funny enough, the world of football, the world of soccer, however you want to call it, does not stop. Lots of things are happening right now. As we all know, the season is fast approaching. Lots of friendlies taking place, match fitness being boosted, players trying to get things around and new players meeting the old players, and the old players who went to World Cup are all coming back, and lots of friendlies. And what happens at the preseason, don't see that as the final. Just see it as getting ready for what is to come. And definitely, as we all know, the league is starting soon. We can't wait to watch all these matches. We've missed a lot. We watched the league end, exciting. Then the World Cup came, and now, just like that, in the next 1, 2 weeks, some leagues have already started. They will be starting, and a lot of friendlies have happened. The Premier League teams have played lots of matches, and we have seen what they are able to do. And good enough, we can't wait to see how the Premier League is going to pan out. La Liga, the French league, Syria, everybody is getting prepared. Everybody is buying one player or the other. And come to look at it, most of those players bought this season. The transfers market this season has been totally different. Look at the prices. Crazy prices. 100 millions. Just imagine. Tonali going for over 100 million. Elliot. Lots of players like that going for over 100 million. There are some players, look at Gabriel Gumares. Out of nowhere, he will be, uh, he went for like 80 million. Who would have thought like that? But all the same, we can't wait for the season to start and see how things plays out. Definitely, it's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to give you five latest news that is going on around in the world of football right now. And the first one is the Super Cup, UEFA Super Cup. Winners of the Champions League versus winners of the Europa Cup. They clash in the UEFA Super Cup. Tomorrow is going to be PSG versus Aston Villa. Their respective leagues have not started yet, but it's more or less like something to ginger the team, something to check your tactics all about. And I'm sure some players will be tried. They're more or less like, let's see it as a preseason. So definitely it's going to be PSG versus Aston Villa. PSG, no doubt, one of the best teams in the world. They've been so solid. Look at their run, winning the Champions League back to back. Who would have expected that? They won it back to back, and I give them that respect. I give them that kudos for the manner they won it, especially meeting Arsenal in the finals, going to penalties, and penalties is a 50-50. Arsenal give them a run for their money, but all the same, looking at the PSG team, they're a very good side. And Aston Villa, so they've lost some of their players, especially Tielemans has gone to Manchester United. But we still are sitting down and looking at these teams closely and see how they perform in the new season. No doubt. So PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, Aston Villa, they meet tomorrow in Salzburg for that Super Cup. And no doubt we are going to see that. And from that, we may be able to have an idea of how the new season is going to pan out for Aston Villa or for PSG. But for PSG, the way we see PSG, they're a very solid side. They've been dominating the League One for some time, the French league, and I don't see anybody stopping them anytime soon. We have talked about different transfer market, different players moving here and there. The surprising one to me and to many is that Arsenal, Miles Lewis Kelly has been linked with Manchester United. Personally, as I often say, it's a rumor until it becomes official. So reports say Arsenal have offered Lewis Kelly to Manchester United as the Gunners look to recoup some of their investment following the Bruno Guimaraes deal. Playing the defensive mid, we have Zubimendi, Guimaraes, Lewis Kelly, Declan Rice, so becoming supposed to requirement. And Lewis Kelly is just 19. I don't think that would be a good idea for Arsenal to sell him out because he is still young and still improving. And we saw what he did at the last moment of the season in that midfield. So I just want to believe this is just rumor, journalists bringing things out. But I don't see him moving to Manchester United or Chelsea. But we'll keep our fingers crossed and see what Arsenal are going to do because right now the season is almost ending. Nothing much to talk about, nothing much to do right now. But all the same, that's the news. Uh, Kelly linked with Manchester United, and for Manchester United, we don't know what they've been doing. Their season to me have been, there in the sense of transfers, have been lackluster. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But definitely, I want to say that as a rumor. I don't think Arsenal will be ready to sell Martin Lewis Kelly to Manchester United. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed. Today is 11. 16 will be the Community Shield, and the following week would be the start of the Premier League. So until the transfer market closes, let's just keep our fingers crossed. There will be lots of bomber action happening. And also, we are hearing that Manchester City are reportedly eyeing Enzo Fernandez. Remember, Maresca came from Chelsea to Manchester City, and I think he has an interest in Enzo Fernandez and will want him at Manchester City. Well, that's the news. Manchester City are keeping an eye on Enzo Fernandez, and he had some issues with the team last year, and he was suspended for 2 matches, I guess. Well, um, definitely lots of movement will happen towards the end of the transfer market, but we'll just keep our fingers crossed and see how that's going to play out. Another news that surprises me, that's funny, is Alexis Sanchez, a 37-year-old old man, grandpa, moving to MLS. Former Arsenal and Barcelona star Alexis Sanchez is reportedly set to join CF Montreal after leaving Sevilla. And the 37-year-old will become one of the MLS biggest names and one of the oldest guys to play in the MLS. So he'll be moving to the MLS, and that will put another shine on the MLS, and a lot of people will be interested. Alexis Sanchez fans will be interested to watch him in the MLS, and good one for their part. But how is he going to do? How is he going to perform? I don't know yet. But for a 37-year-old midfielder, we'll keep our fingers crossed and see how that's going to play out. And finally, Egypt international Mahmoud Hassan Trezeguet has officially joined Saudi Pro League side Al Riyadh on a free transfer after leaving Al Hilal. So definitely the transfer season is still on. Lots of movement. Uh, Rumors that Manchester United will be going for Emmanuel Kone of Roma. Bacola still have not been completed with Liverpool. Rumors that Arsenal might hijack that deal. Lots of hijacking going on. Season's almost starting, and if you are serious, you need to get your players ready and prepared for the new season. And that's the way I see it. So, but we'll keep our fingers crossed and see how that are going to do it. So finally, that's the roundup of the top news for today. Miss Kelly being linked to Manchester United, fingers crossed. And Alexis Sanchez, 37-year-old grandpa, moving to the MLS from Sevilla. At the end of the day, if football doesn't leave you, or if you don't leave football, football will definitely leave you. And tomorrow, let me know in the comment section what's your prediction. PSG, Aston Villa, UEFA Super Cup at Salzburg. That's where it's going to happen. And let's guess who's going to win. Thanks for watching. This is Touchline Talk. If this is your first time of joining us, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, turn on your notification, because when we drop new videos, you will know we are around. Touchline Talk. Anyway, you can support us. Please do. Thanks for watching, and see you on my next video. Peace out and enjoy.